Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my journey. I'm so glad to have you here. So today basically what I'm going to go over is what's going to be in the title. I'm going to start a plant-based diet, and the reason I have to do so is because I think I mentioned in a few videos back that I had to get blood work done to get checked for diabetes, have my liver tested and everything else. And the test came back and they were good, but there was something wrong with my liver. So then I had to wait 2 weeks. I couldn't drink any type of alcohol or take any Tylenol or ibuprofen or anything for headaches for that 2 weeks. So once that was over, I ended up having to go and get blood work done again for my liver, pancreas, and my gallbladder. And the liver came back, I don't remember what it came back as, but they wanted me to get an ultrasound done on my liver, so I ended up getting that done yesterday. So when I got my ultrasound done, I thought they were going to give me an update right away of what's wrong with it, but unfortunately the person who did the ultrasound does not give me any of that type of information. So basically after that, I was kind of left hanging on what's going to be happening, and I thought I had to wait until my doctor got back. My doctor is on paternity leave right now, so I don't see my doctor until the end of next month. And then on my way to work, I actually got a call from my nurse saying that I have what they call a fatty liver. I guess it's very common, but there's fat buildup in my liver. So now I have to do what my nurse and my doctor want me to do, which is the plant-based diet. And I can't eat out anymore, so no more fast food for me. I can't have any types of greasy food. I have to try to avoid eating meats. I could probably eat meats 2 times a week, more than likely. I have to start working out at least 3 to 4 times a day now for at least 20 minutes a day, which is going to be a little hard because I wanted to wait until I at least got 230 pounds to start doing a workout, but now things changed because that had happened, so I'm a little upset with that. But yesterday when I got the news, I was a little in shock, not sure how to comprehend what I was told, but then I was like, oh, things happen, I guess, so now I have to take precaution and actually do more work to get healthy and lose more weight. So hopefully it goes away, because they actually did mention if it doesn't get better that I might have to get surgery on my liver. So I kind of hope that doesn't have to happen. So for the plant-based diet, it's basically minimizing processed foods and eating more of whole foods. Basically, the best way I can explain it, I guess, is kind of like a vegan diet, but it's not a vegan diet. I can still eat meats, like I said, at least 2 times, about 2 times a week, but more likely I have to eat more vegetables, more fruits, more, I can have noodles, so basically anything that's plant-based, as I mentioned before. So yesterday when I was at work, I was actually doing some research on this plant-based diet. I'm actually still in the process of reading over it, so I don't have all the details. So it actually looks like I wrote an essay, but I actually printed off about this much of information that's on a plant-based diet. Basically, it just tells me what it can help. It can help heart disease. It can help cancer, cognitive decline, the liver problem I'm having. It also gives me some a list of foods that I can eat. So let's look at this page. I can eat fruits, vegetables, starchy vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, legumes, I think is how you say it, seeds, nuts, and nut butters, unsweetened plant-based milks, spices, herbs and seasonings, condiments, plant-based protein, and beverages. I don't drink coffee and I don't drink tea, so I'll have to try getting into some sparkling water. I did ask about me being able to drink my sugar-free sodas, so Coke Zero or Pepsi Zero, and my nurse told me that that was fine. I can go ahead and drink that because there's no sugars in it, because I have to avoid sugars as much as possible. So that's another thing too that I actually have to avoid eating too, is I can't have any sugary candies or anything, and that's one of my biggest weaknesses is chocolate, so I'll have to like eat sugar-free chocolate, so that's a little disappointing, but I have to do what's best for my body right now. Other things that I've also noticed on this list that I had printed out too is it gives foods that I can avoid, such as like fast food, added sugars and sweets, refined grains, packaging, convenience foods, artificial sweeteners, processed animal products such as like bacon, lunch meat, sausage, beef, jerky, etc. Yeah. One other thing too that I like about this website that I went on when I was looking at the plant-based diet was basically that they gave a sample, like a meal plan sample, so I can get like an idea of what I can do for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'll go off and name off like some lists. Like for Monday for breakfast, I can have oatmeal made with coconut milk, topped with berries, coconut, and walnuts. Lunch, a large salad topped with fresh vegetables, chickpeas, avocado, pumpkin seeds, and goat cheese. And dinner, butternut squash curry. I don't like fish, so that's something I wouldn't do. So, but that's just like an example of something that I can do. I found a store online that's actually not that far from me, and it's called Whole Foods Market, and it's actually basically a plant-based diet store. So instead of me grocery shopping at like Walmart or Pick and Save, I'll have to start doing my grocery shopping there. So I'll have to do separate grocery shopping for myself and then separate grocery shopping for my boyfriend and my kids, because I'm not going to force them into doing this plant-based diet with me because they're not having any of these problems. I am. That's not fair to them. Plus, it'll help me learn how to keep self-control if they're eating snacks, something that I can't eat, which I've actually gotten really better at with my self-control. The last couple of days, sadly, I have not had good self-control. When I get home, I crave chocolate really bad. But other than that, before all that happened, I was doing very good with being able to tell myself no, stopping and thinking, like, how am I going to feel if I eat this? And then I'll be like, I'm going to feel like crap, so probably shouldn't eat it. And then I'll go drink some water. So thinking back on this, I actually think that I've had a fatty liver for a very long time. I never got checked for it when I was younger. I don't remember if I've ever mentioned this in the video, but when I was a teenager, I would go through a 24 pack of Coca-Cola a day. Imagine that for 3 years. So 24 times 365 days a year for 3 years. That is a lot of sugar that I'm taking in. I was not diabetic, but I was on the edge of being diabetic. Then after my mom passed away, I ended up losing all of that weight, went to 199. I don't know if I had a fat liver then after that because I never got checked for it. But then I gained all my weight back, and then I met the doctor that I have, and then he's had me run a lot of tests on my body because he knows how much I've been trying to lose weight. And honestly, I'm actually glad that I have him as a doctor because he's helping me get to where I need to be. And I'm happy with the nutritionist that I have as well because she's helping me get to where I need to be as well. So having these two doctors with me has helped a lot, and so far I've lost a total of like 7.2 pounds already since April 12th. Before I had started this weight loss journey in October, but then I think I mentioned that I've restarted the entire diet over, or like the entire weight loss journey over. So now I have it where I started April 12th. So since then I've already lost a total of 7 pounds. I'm being very strict on this weight loss only because that I really want to get to my goal weight. As I mentioned before, I am using the Lose It app, and from the Lose It app, it kind of gives you an estimated date of when you can meet your goal weight. My first goal weight that I have set is 199 pounds. So it says, I'm going to say it ranges between like September 12th and September 25th is when I'm going to meet that goal weight if I keep doing with how I'm doing with my eating habits, eating under the 1,500 calories. I've been doing amazing tracking my calories every single day. I have not missed anything. Even on my cheat day last weekend, I even put in everything I ate. Even though I know it went over, on my cheat days, I'm still going to count my calories just so I can get a glimpse of like what I did, if that makes sense. Overall, that's really all I wanted to bring up with this topic was the plant-based diet, and that's what I'm going to be doing now. It's going to be hard because it's considered a lifestyle change, and it's something that I've never done before. Again, it's not a vegan diet. Vegan diets basically are like where you're not eating any like type of milk or any eggs. On this diet, I can actually eat eggs because the chickens eat seeds, which seeds are a plant-based diet, so I can eat the eggs, if that makes sense. Kind of like a life cycle type thing. Overall, that's everything that I really wanted to go over with you guys. And if you have any questions on my weight loss journey, you can go ahead and ask them in the comments down below, and I'd be more glad to answer those questions. Other than that, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.